So without further ado, the next up on stage will have a board member of the Crypto Valley Association, my fellow board member, Ilya Volkov, who is the CEO of 𝘬𝘯𝘯𝘵 and will give you a keynote on banking's new era, runs on Web3. You need to lead it, not chasing it. Please put your hands together for Ilya.
Thank you, Bernard. Yeah, good morning, bankers. Good morning, Web3 bankers. It's so nice to see you here. And once again, I'd like to say thank you for our team for organizing this event, especially in this place, because it's always nice to bridge high-tech, fintech, and culture and art and like the soul, right? So the venue is beautiful, and I think it will help us to dive even deeper into quite complex and quite interesting topics of our agenda today. So let's begin. This slide is already kind of tradition because we started the first edition of Web3 Banking Symposium in Geneva with these slides, and we tracked our progress last year in Lugano. So for those ones who are here first time, let me just briefly explain. So this is the innovation continuum. Basically, this is the logic, the cycle through what any kind of innovations, any kind of inventions of human history went or going through, right? So any kind of things we're using now, going through this cycle. Let's take like cell phones. This is my favorite and the most obvious example. A few decades ago, it was impossible, right, to even think that in our pockets we'll have such like a powerful devices. Now it's required, right? AI is hyping now. Guess where is AI? It was impossible, it was impractical, it became possible. I guess AI is somewhere in the early stage of expected, right? So in the beginning of this initiative, the Web3 Banking Symposium, 2 years ago in Geneva, we concluded that blockchain, DLT, and crypto is somewhere, again, at the beginning of expected, at the beginning of this blue part of the chart. So now, I think we can state that actually we have made significant progress, and now actually we should speak about blockchain, crypto, not just like about one single piece of something. We have to split into two parts. One is about crypto as an asset class, right? It's all about investments, it's all about trading. And the second thing is technology, it's about infrastructure. So, and we can say that speaking about blockchain and crypto as an asset class, we're already at the required stage. It's been proven already. Even we got this message from a number of cantonal banks in Switzerland who are saying that it's clear for us that if we'll not offer digital assets to our audience, speaking about both elderly, wealthy audience or younger audience, they will migrate to somewhere else. And banks with hundreds of years in history, with a lot of legacy, can simply just die because clients will go away. So it's proven, it's required. Speaking about blockchain as technology, I believe that it's already at the expected phase. Why? I have some illustration here. So even the content of symposium today will be basically structured in two dimensions. One will be about technology, another one will be about investments or using crypto as an asset class. So you see here a lot of big names, right? From BIS and Swiss National Bank to Swift, Visa, some tech providers like Ledger, Ripple. It's all about technology. It's all about utilization of technology for servicing traditional markets. It's not like a fancy thing anymore. It's not something revolutionary anymore. It's just another technology. It's another evolutionary step forward that is helping to serve our traditional needs, right? And today, actually, we have a lot of discussions. As Jerome said, we'll have a number of keynotes. We'll have a number of panel discussions and fireside chats. And believe me, I know the content. We've been working on the content for quite some time. There will be some announcements, there will be some news, and there will be some practical discussions, not just abstract discussions about regulation and some philosophy, right? So second part, asset class. Again, you see here a lot of names from big global investment firms managing crypto ETFs to cantonal banks or national banks. It's all about investments, and it's all about crypto as an asset class. And again, I believe today you will get something interesting to think about. Speaking about this second part of the content. So, what is no longer on the agenda of the symposium? 2 points. So, first edition and even second edition, we had 2 more points that were represented on stage. So one was about how to get a bank account for tech company. It was a big problem. So now it's not a problem any longer. So if you're running a tech company, fintech company, crypto company, and if your business is very well structured, so you can get an account with bank, at least in Switzerland. So that's why we're not speaking about that on stage anymore. But if some of you are here just to get into some banking relationships, believe there are a lot of banks around you. So, but there is no need again to speak about it on stage because it's not a problem anymore. Problem has been solved. Second thing, it's about banks. Banks who are thinking about entering the space. It's about getting an enabling service and infrastructure for banks who'd like to offer this service. It's about legal, it's about custody, it's about compliance tools. Again, they don't need to discuss it on stage because all solutions are available, they're around. Even in this room, we have service providers with proven services and with proven work with different kind of banks. So, no more these 2 points on the agenda. We go about more heavy and more interesting things. So, beautiful chart. Look at this chart. This is a ranking of top countries by number of banks offering crypto solutions. Who are on the top? Switzerland, right? So we have 20 banks offering crypto. It's even more than in the US, where they have 15. So this chart is a result of our survey, of our report, which will be presented later today. So the report that was organized together with our partners, the 𝘫𝘀𝘀, 2026 Digital Asset Banking Report. So, and we will be speaking there also about what enables Switzerland to remain on the top. So if you'd like to get some insights and if you'd like to get more interesting things, so stay with us till 5:45. Rafael from the 𝘫𝘀𝘀, together with me, will present you this report. So one more thing before we proceed. So this slide is not about jurisdictions. This slide is not about flags. This slide is about people. So the chart demonstrates 2 things: regulatory complexity and importance for economy, or value for economy. You see flags here, and why I'm saying that it's all about people, because it's all about goals and motivation. Why Switzerland is on the top? Because Switzerland was always a place for stability and innovation. So when we are speaking with colleagues at all levels here, from top-level officials to colleagues who are making business, it's all about clear focus on how to create value, right? It's all about how to bring something that will push the industry forward, economy forward, and do some good things. That's why I think Switzerland is already positioned quite well in this chart between regulatory complexity and importance for the economy. But we still have a question mark here, because what is happening? On one side, we're witnessing skyrocketing progress of the US, right? So they significantly reduced the complexity. Just last week, actually, I was opening another corporate account with one of the American banks. The process of account opening was so smooth, so fast, so easy. At the same time, I'm sure that they're following all compliance AML requirements. So they reduced the complexity, and they stated at federal level that they're focusing on this industry because they see clear value that will come to their economy. At the same time, we see what is happening with the European Union, where motivation, I believe, is slightly different. It's about reducing risks, staying conservative, at some point maybe staying low profile. That's fine. Switzerland is positioned quite well, but competition is not sleeping. We see some progress in the UK. Where is Baroness Lloyd? Baroness Lloyd. So UK is officially saying that they are working on simplification of regulatory requirements in order to welcome companies from European Union. So the competition is not sleeping. Again, we have Switzerland quite well positioned. Switzerland is already on the top of the list. But I think times are challenging, and it's all about people. And I think all people are here in this room, all the segments of Web3 banking here, from regulators to businesses to service providers. So let's enjoy the symposium, let's chat, let's educate ourselves. And as Jerome said, join Crypto Valley Association if you are not a member yet. Thank you.